So I'm going to go ahead and show you my full foundation routine. And right now I have a face that's fully foundationed. Is that a word? Foundationed? Okay, but anyways. Alright, so I already put foundation on my face and I did my eyebrows also, so you can see how that looks. I don't have any other makeup on, no eyeliner, no mascara, no blush or anything. Just my foundation, my concealer, and I went ahead and did my eyebrows for you also so you can see how that looks when I finish them. Alright, so if you want to watch how I got this look, just go ahead and stay tuned. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you how to put on my foundation. And I use CoverGirl True Matte C8. That's my color. And I'm going to be using a foundation brush. I'm not really sure where I got it from. Probably at Target. So I'm going to be covering up my whole face. Yes, I do cover up my eyebrows and my whole eyes. Just to make sure it looks nice and fully covered. I don't want any spots on my face that are not the same color. I want a nice even tone. And I cover up my nose all inside also. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to cover up my whole face. You see I just made the scrunchy face. And I look up just to get as close to my waterline as I possibly can. And yes, I do go all over my ears just because I don't like when people have their foundation on and it just covers up only their face. So I like to go all the way down towards my neck too. So I'm just going to close my mouth just to get my mouth area also. Just to make sure I have like I just said, like a nice even skin tone. So I'm going to do the other side also. And I just butt it on. And I don't use very much at all. Like I only use a little bit. And before I put it on, I just moisturize my face. And I did not put any concealer on because I do that afterwards. So I do all close to my hairline as possible. Over my other eyebrow also. And just get all in my eyes just to make sure I have a nice even skin tone. Everywhere on my face. So I'm almost finished. I promise. But I'm just trying to make sure it all looks very nice. And all nice and covered. And yes, I did pin my hair back. And that's why it looks like that. Just to make sure I do my whole face. So I take the big powder brush. And I feel like that just like blends in my face even a little bit more. And I don't have anything on the powder brush. I'm just like nicely like blending out the foundation just to make it look a little bit better. I feel like it helps a little bit more. So now I'm going to start doing my eyebrows for you. And I have this matte concealer. And I'm not really sure the color. But I'm just going to line my eyebrows. Just to make them look a little bit more defined. So I just dip the brush like just along the side of like the container. Just because I feel like that helps me a little bit more. So now I'm just going to start lining my eyebrows. And sorry, it looks like I'm looking away. It's because I'm looking at my camera. And yes, the color does look really light. But I promise at the end it's going to look nice. I'm going to blend it in. So I'm just going to line the top and the bottom. Just along my natural eyebrow. And then I'm going to fill them in next. Just because I feel like my eyebrows, they're not very thick at all. So I feel like I have to fill them in just to make them look a little bit better. So I'm going to line the other eyebrow for you right now. Just to make it look nice. And also I'm going to line the top and the bottom. I'm trying to make them look very even. And yes, I promise the light that the way it looks, this is a perfect color for me. And now I'm just going to take a flat brush, as you're going to see in a second. And then I'm just going to blend it out. Just to make it look a lot better. And I'm just going to blend out all the concealer so it blends into my foundation color. Just so it's not so harsh, because obviously I can't go out with the concealer just looking like that. I'll just go out looking crazy. So I'm just blending it all in with the brush. Some people do it with their fingers, but I feel like it's a lot easier for me to do with the brush. I feel like it's more precise that way. And plus, I don't like to get my fingers dirty with the makeup. So I'm just blending in both sides, and so you can already tell with my first eyebrow that I already did. It looks a lot better. The color doesn't look so harsh at all. And I'm not going to go over the concealer with foundation because once I blend it out, it'll look perfect. And plus, it'll highlight my eyebrows so they pop even more. And now I'm just going to take it and I'm going to do underneath my eyes. Just because I feel like I have little bags there and I don't really like them showing. So I like to highlight underneath my eyes too, and it also helps my face pop even more. And I do that with a foundation brush, and this is not the same foundation brush I use for my foundation, but that's how I blend in my concealer. So I'm just going to blend it in, just so of course I don't have any harsh, like white, like bright lines from my concealer there. And I just blend that in, just to make it look nice. And you already tell, like I just have like a little like pop of color right there, just like brightens in my face, I feel. And I also go over my nose just to blend it in a little bit more, just to make it look nice. So now I'm going to take my NYX palette, and I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows with my angle brush. So I go ahead and fill my eyebrows in, and this is like a nice brown color, and I feel like it matches my eyebrows, and it's going to look very nice. And I just fill them in, and I'm sorry, I just touched on my nose because I'm a little sick. I have allergies really bad right now, so I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it down, and I like to have like a nice like arch on my eyebrows, but not too bad, just like a nice arch. And I'm in my sister's room right now. That's why the walls are pink, and there's a thing that says Tori's bed, kind of. Because she's not here a lot. So it's kind of her bed, kind of mine. So I'm going to go ahead and I take like the flat part, and I just like kind of make it look even better. And then I'm going to take an e.l.f. and then half of it's mascara and then half of it's for your brows. And it's just a clear, and then it just like shapes my eyebrows, makes them stick even more. I feel like it really helps. Plus it brushes them all into place just so they look nice and uniformed, you know. Okay, I'm so sorry. My recording cut off, so I'm going to continue right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and like finish filling in my eyebrows. And then I'm pretty much done right now, as you can see. I'm just going to brush my face again just to blend in the concealer. I feel like that always helps. I always do that. Then also, again, there's nothing on the foundation brush. So I'm going to go ahead and like get up close to the camera just so you can see how I did. And blend it in even more. Alright, so I'm almost done recording. Thank you so much for watching.